Good morning, everybody. Let's see. I'm just gonna post around.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How goes the stream?
It goes, and I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. There we go.
But,
Yay.
hello, ma'am. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, Lightning McQueen?
No, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, this dick?
But did you know that Lightning McQueen is the star of several feature films, such as Cars, Cars 2, Cars 3, Planes, Fire and Rescue, Finding Dory, Toy Story 3, Coco, and Ralph Breaks the Internet? As well as other short films such as Mater and the Ghostlight, Misfits Racing School, and television programs such as Cars Tunes, Pixar's Popcorn Cars series voiced by none other.
Uh-huh.
And Cars Radiator Springs.
Uh-huh. Fascinating. Interesting. Wow. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Cup.
Uh-huh. What? Nothing else?
Are you interested in Lightning McQueen?
Oh, sorry, I muted you for half of that. What?
Wow! Wow! Meanie.
I'm not a meanie. I told you not to do it.
I didn't hear you say you didn't want me to do it. I didn't hear that.
I said it in your mind.
I was just doing a Lightning McQueen piston cup.
I'm sure he's pissed in that cup, yep.
Ugh.
You okay?
But how are you doing today? Yep.
I'm doing alright. Skipping yesterday's prompt because I'll be redrawing that for a video with friends. So I am doing day 7 and day 8, which is, let's hear. Let me double check what that is. That's the prompt is for Mermay is Miyazaki and Atlantis. Which both sound very big concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. I keep forgetting to put the new channel points on. Hold on. I think, can I add those while on stream?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can. Alright. Okay, review requests.
I'm gonna boop you now.
Okay. Alright, there we go.
Hey, Equestria.
Squishy?
They flopped in.
Hello, Dice. What's going on? Alright.
You guys missed my amazing bit that I did when I came in.
Oh yes, it was incredible. It was incredible.
Crimson burst into tears.
Yes, I burst into so many tears. Especially since I muted him for half of it.
Meanie.
Nani?
Girl not letting me do copy pastas.
No. Don't make
But
me mute your
Gura did it.
soundboard again. Alright.
What are the new channel points? Save woman. Who are we saving?
Look at the description.
Oh yeah, you need to save your progress. Sicko. I'm almost done with college. Almost.
You got this. You've got this.
I gotta do another presentation today.
Alright.
So I've done my slides. Those are done. Other 2 members, I don't know. Not my problem.
Alright. And I'm boosting the amount of burpees now. It's now going to be 8 burpees instead of 5.
What about 10?
I thought about 10, but I was like, no. Like I maybe when I up the ante on 8, I'll do 10. Cuz like burpees are, you've done burpees, right? You know what they are.
Yeah, I've done burpees.
So you know, like they're pretty physically intensive. and it'll take a lot more time out of the day. I forgot. I should have added these channel points beforehand, but I forgot. Let's see here. We're drawing. So we're going to draw the castle with Mr. Ed on this side. Nothing much. I don't know if that counts as a... I mean, technically there's a Miyazaki film that's from Lupin the Third. And it does
Lupin.
Yeah, Lupin the Third. Alright. Alright. These are gonna have some really unhinged... I feel like these are gonna have some unhinged results. I don't know why. I'm just thinking that at some point these are gonna be
They're gonna be famous. Oh.
We had two very different mental notes there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do, and then do 5 push-ups. I dislike just plain push-ups. I feel like they're.
And then 70 rock climbers.
I mean, the way that I do rock climbers is that it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. So like, I think 5 is fine. I haven't. Again, these are all activities I haven't done in a good minute, and so you guys are gonna be my workout today. You're gonna be helping me do my workout today. So I will put down mountain climbers though.
2, 3, 4.
It's your. I'll do 6 mountain climbers. And I'll do the 4 500 as well. There we go. All right. So those should be. So yeah, they all have. Hasn't started yet. No, I haven't because I forgot to do all the channel point thingies. I forgot to do those. But welcome. How you guys doing?
You know what I'm doing?
Your mom.
No, I'm not.
What you doing?
Your mom.
Your mom?
No, your mom.
Yeah, I said your mom.
She's at school doing school stuff. She won't be back until after stream.
Oh. I just love how your mom has just become a meme on my... Oh, Miyazaki is also a prefect? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's so pretty. So welcome everybody. Just a review real quick. We're doing Mermay. I am skipping day 6, so that's why you didn't see a day 6 yesterday. Because I want to do that for a stream that I have going, or not a stream, a thing that I have going on with some friends on the RB Comics channel. It's going to be really fun. I hope you guys like it. So instead I'll be doing 7 and 8, which is Miyazaki and Atlantis. And at first I was thinking, oh, we're going to do a Hayao Miyazaki. Like that just seems like the thing to do. But I just found out that it is a prefect, and it's a very pretty prefect. I'm
pretty
sure,
pretty prefect.
Like look up Miyazaki. It's the same spelling as Hayao Miyazaki. But it's so pretty.
Everybody's super porkity racing. I have this song stuck in my head.
So I think maybe we'll do something with that. Because honestly, it's I don't want to do something in the Hayao Miyazaki style. And as much as I love the Studio Ghibli style, right? It is like I feel like that it does have a huge influence on me. I feel like I'm not ready for doing an art study on that specifically. At least not yet. Maybe later. Maybe on a different day. But like the water features are so cool. Hold on. I'll show some artwork that I'm finding for the area.
I'm using AI.
Why?
Why for Photoshop purposes. To Photoshop out my bad goatee I had.
So you have a baby face now? You have a little baby face?
I've always had baby face.
You have a little baby face?
But basically, I haven't had that goatee in years, or at least a year.
But what about your little baby face?
I'm just photoshopping out the old bad ones with the good new ones.
Look at how pretty this place is.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Right? And like the water features. Okay, so I think, it's one of those things where it's like, I know what they probably had in mind was Hayao Miyazaki, and especially since like the topic of AI has been a big thing. Krim, the only thing making waves is the booty.
The booty.
But I think that I know that they probably had in mind like, oh, we're like Hayao Miyazaki and like Studio Ghibli because he's super against AI. Even like when you look at what they meant for that, like the origin of what he meant, it's really profound. Like he talks about it because his friend is disabled and has physical disabilities, and he's shown an AI image of he's shown an AI generated animation of like I assume it was like supposed to be a horror monster moving around. When he did, he pointed out like, oh, my friend is disabled, and like this doesn't really show off this doesn't really show off like an accurate depiction of how he moves. In fact, it lacks a lot of nuance to what could be a really interesting way to animate, but also it's the most soulless thing I've ever seen. And he proceeds to, and I don't think it's comes from a place of like, he's a true artist, I'm angry as hell, because I feel like that's just the meme he has become at this point, because he's kind of an asshole. But there's a definite sense of kind of like a disappointment. It's a cool disappointment of the type of person that he is, right? And instead of it coming off like, oh, you know, this is the death of AI, it feels more like this is a sorrowful death of something that could be beautiful. But you have decided that no, but he knows the industry well enough to be like, this is gonna be such a bastardization.
Sad world.
It is a sad world. And I think we have had this conversation before, like when it comes to AI. I personally, I do like some parts of AI. Like, I like that it could be used as a tool to, like, figure out maybe what you want to draw. Because some people don't know immediately what they want to draw, so they'll be like, oh, what can I do here? What are my concepts? Like, I don't really know how to put them together. Hey, I can use AI to, like, just kind of, like, conceptualize a little bit. I think my problem, though, is when professional conceptual artists use AI in order to conceptualize for whole ass movies, when for that type of image, it wouldn't take that long to just draw it yourself, or at least collage it yourself. And I could say that because I've done that before. It doesn't take that long. It's a little draining, but that's work. I'm pretty sure that's just work.
Yeah.
But again, it's like it. I had this conversation with my mom and my aunt. Like, actually, we had this conversation the other day, and it's this concept that I hate, which is I hate when people say you have such talent. Like, because a lot of people who use AI, they will say, well, not everybody is talented like that, or this evens out the playing field. And that's not what's actually happening. It's what's happening is that you're using a program.
Hey bestie, grabbing some lunch, but I'll be in call in a bit. It's chicken and cheese taquitos today.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, why is this AI voice this text-to-speech device saying taquitos like that? Sorry. Sorry, that
text-to-speech always does something funny.
Yeah, it's always a little weird. But thank you. But I can't wait to hear from you, Season. So, like, I dislike the idea of when people say, like, oh, you're so talented, because, like, there's this implication that it's natural. Like, a talent is somehow natural to do. And like, I know that's not necessarily what they mean. Yes, I want the tea. Of course I want the tea. My pot is boiling. It has no leaves. Give me my tea.
So you want the tea?
Yes, I do. Spill it. I am a chismosa. Bitch. I need it. I need it. If you don't know what chismosa is, ask your stepmom.
Stepmom?
Your dad's wife, because you said that he's married a Latina?
Yes.
Okay. Do you not consider her your stepmom, or?
I do.
Okay. I wanted to, cause that's that's kind of what hinged on me saying that. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Sorry, I
You do a
did.
kickflip. So you can do a kickflip.
I do. Let's hear. What was I saying? Yeah. The idea of a talent is that it is something you can naturally do, right? Like naturally you're able to do something, and it's easy for you, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like when it comes to art specifically, there's like this weirdness about it because, and I feel like I'm addressing this now more than I did before, because nowadays, I like before I would be like, oh yeah, thank you, thank you, this talent is something that I am very proud of. As I get older and with the use of AI, I'm starting to realize what that actually means versus what it probably used to mean at one point. Which is that what people mean by it is that you are naturally able to do it, because usually what the statements that come up after somebody says that is, I can't even draw a stick figure, or I can't do that.
I give you num num.
I could never do that. Like, that's not something I could do. And I realized what they're not saying that they don't have the ability to do so. They're saying that because I see you do that, that means I can't. And I dislike that. What happened? Susan!
Hello.
Marion!
Yes. Yes.
Tea! Sorry, I was on my AI rant again.
Mm-hmm.
The you know how we talked about the other day, like the whole concept of like the talent versus like ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, because wait, do you want your private business to be shared on the streams?
Oh no, go for it.
Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure before we got started, because I am on stream, and you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
But let me just finish this thought. Because like the idea of being talented is this idea that you can't naturally do something, as if it didn't take a lot of hello person, hello friend, I forgot to follow you last time, there we go, hello friend, I actually didn't think that you were going to follow me, to be honest. I was like, wait, what? Who dat? What is this? For context, this is Azura Morose. She is they're a very talented artist. I need to check to make sure that I have their pronouns correct. Okay, you don't have your pronouns posted. That's okay. They are very talented artists. They actually do a lot of art streams themselves. They have like such an energetic style too. I really love their work with their shapes and their use of color, especially since it's that kind of city pop style that I love so much. I try to use that with some of my bigger pieces. I always like to check out my raiders. How's the art going? And you can call me Blue, and if it's easier to say I'm a lady. Aww. Azura is fine. It sounds like Azul. So Azura, Azul. It's too early in the morning for me to be somewhat bilingual.
Yeah, it's like 7, 8 a.m. for you right now.
It's just it's about to be 8 a.m. Yeah, I had my coffee though.
I'm gonna take your coffee and drink it.
You can't because I've already drank it.
All right, time for. All right, kids, it's time for the body episode.
Oh no, not the body episode.
The Vor. Oh yes, the Vor episode.
OMG, why are you up so early? Because it's the only time I can stream. Like,
dogs.
Because like really think about it, right? Like if 4 hours of my day is spent 4 to 3 hours of my day is spent in the middle of my day, that means that I have to either skip my lunch or have my lunch early, which is not going to be a good idea later. I will have to ease my day. I'm gonna have to ease my day throughout to center around the stream. Versus if I'm here in the butt fuck of morning, which honestly I should probably be starting earlier because I know that some people are even earlier because I live on the West Coast, so a lot of the viewership is going to be on the East Coast or at least Central.
Yeah, I'm in the Midwest.
Right. So it makes more sense for me to wake up pretty early when at least most of the audience is probably going to be up around that time. Mm-hmm. Or at least being on lunch around that time.
Also, Porky, I heard the dogs in the background. Is that your mom home?
Is your mom
she's not
home?
Gonna come home till later.
Even I brought season into this. I love how your mom has become a meme in my own chat. like we're just going. We just continuously go like, your mom is now in a throuple with us. Your mom is now in a throuple.
She's one of our besties now.
We're now besties. We are now going to consume her into the cult of being in this situation throuple.
You're insane.
I am. Why do you think we're friends? Do you think a sane person would do any of the shit I do?
You got a point.
Yeah. But back to the topic. Like real quick. When we talk about like art as a talent, a lot of people are like, I think what they actually mean, what they think they mean is that, oh, you're talented, you have this ability to do so. I can't do that because I don't have the talent or ability to do it. But what they actually mean, and I don't think they understand that they mean it, is that they don't have the patience to do it. Because the patience to do something is a lot harder than having the ability to do it. Like, I'd rather have the patience to do my art rather than the ability to do it. Like with voice acting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, both of you in some way are like voice talent.
Yeah.
But everybody can speak. Like, anybody can speak. Anybody can say words. It takes time for you to develop that skill, though, to make it, to throw your voice, to articulate, to read scripts in a certain way. That takes talent, and it takes time. So that's why I like people who say stuff like that, or where they're like, "Oh, you're so talented," or like, "Not everybody has the talent, and so AI evens the playing field." It's not part of the conversation, really. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What's your guys' take on that?
I pretty much like have the same take as you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much same.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't know, I feel very passionate about this subject and and like for good reason. But I feel like you know, normal, at least people that aren't on the internet don't understand that. Like we're on the internet, so we can see kind of what's going on. But like whenever you try to say something like that out in public, they're just kind of like there's a genuine dismissal of it, and it's part of it is kind of fascinating to me. Oh, bye, Dice.
Bye, Dice.
You're going to Wales.
I guess there's no point worrying about things you can't fix.
Wales.
The whales.
Wales.
No, like, he said he'll be heading out Friday.
Oh, Friday.
But
Wales. So tea, spill, please. Tea.
You wanna give your chat the context real quick?
No, you give chat context. I'm tired.
So, first off, I am polyamorous. The same as Crumb. But the thing is, like, I recently took on a third relationship. My harem has gained one Shiba Inu. Yeah, me and Tostafade are dating.
Yay!
Is it one of those things where you just saw it coming from a mile away?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like there was no surprise whatsoever. I was just like, oh, and the sky is blue. The grass is green and brown sometimes.
Like, initially felt like when I asked that Storm, he was so silly. Honestly, it was between Storm and Twist that I kind of had a feel like you were alluding to it.
Mm-hmm.
And like when me and Twist finally got together, I was like, well, I think Ed needs to pick up that phone because he fucking called it.
Yeah, it was just like, it was one of those things that when he told me, I was like, oh, okay. Ah, the snoot. I got puppets in the snootles.
I boop you.
Ah!
Boop the boot. Oh, hey, wait. Oh no, that's still there.
There's only a few channel point things that I don't have available right now.
I was pointing out like how I saw like still has your rewards and it still had the 100% raised Discord our Elysium piece.
Yeah, it's raised. It's there. Like I still need to finish it. It's behind me right now, but the problem is I can't stream it. I can't stream make it. And I promised stream I would make it, like on stream. Because if you remember, my thing broke.
Yeah,
so anyway.
Before we got together, I got to see, like, just how much he's willing to, like, try new things with me, because, before we got together, I had a listening party for the new Ghost album, and Twist took part in it.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's not really a metal person, but he's dipped his toes into Ghost a little bit because of me.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, that was really nice to see.
I love when partners are able to like kind of like dip their toes into other people's into their partners' things, because like we've talked about it on stream before that I ask really dumb questions.
Yeah.
In order to understand really, in order to make it so that it's not like really intimidating to ask about these really big concepts.
Yeah. Like me personally, like here's the thing. I love hearing my partners just go on long tangents about things that they are really, really interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Because it tells me that you are very comfortable with me to talk in length about these things.
Right.
And that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like it could be something that I am not really interested in. For example, Twist is really into like Legos.
Oh, what kind of Legos?
And like just like building sets, you know?
Okay.
Just like in general. And like I'm not as interested in like, you know, Legos and stuff like that, but I will sit there and listen to him talk about the history of like this like one miniature that he has like from the 90s.
He has a miniature from the 90s?
Or like a re-release of like one of the miniatures from the 90s.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, if it's from the 90s, that shit is gold now. Like, that, if he didn't touch it, like, that shit is expensive.
Yeah, and like he will also like send me pictures of like the miniature sets he's building, and I'm just like, aww.
Aww, I don't care about this whatsoever, but I care that you care.
Yes, but like, because I see how much he loves doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the same thing with like Watch and Storm and like Star Wars. I'm not as much of a like fan as they are, but like I like hearing them like gush about it.
Right. I haven't been like a big Star Wars fan in a minute. Like I used to love Star Wars, but then like the fandom kind of shooed me away from it.
Yeah.
But Ed he really likes he really loves Star Wars. Like Star Wars is a big thing for him. And so much so that his niece is named after a Star Wars character from the comics. And I love that little munchkin. And so I have to go like, okay, I kind of fell out of love with this. And what I like to do, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm super into it, but I want to understand it. And I want to approach things with curiosity. I wasn't always like this. I try more to be like this so that I'm like, okay, I'm choosing to be more open about these topics so that you feel like you can talk to me about them. And I know and address that you don't have to be into everything of each other.
Yeah.
But at the very least, I wanted to be like a little more approaching
supportive.
Yeah, I want to be supportive. I want to not only be supportive, but I want to see what they see in it. And this is a new thing that I could be into again, right? So I'm like, hey, honey, I know that Star Wars isn't necessarily my biggest thing, but I would love to be into it again with you. Do you think we can have like a Star Wars date, like where we
movie night? Yeah,
like a movie night where we watch the movies, and then we laugh at how bad the prequels were. Because I'm sorry, but like you cannot convince me that that they're good now because the sequels are not good. Like
here's my thing. Okay, so you know everything going on with like the Hunger Games and like the prequel books that have come out, right?
Are there prequel books now?
You want to know something? They are good, by the way. But you want to hear my take?
What's up?
President Snow in the prequel books is basically what Anakin Skywalker's like prequel storyline should have been. I said what I said.
Wow. Bold statement. Bold.
President Snow is Anakin Skywalker done properly. I said what I said.
Damn, that is a bold statement. Oh, hold on. Let's hear. Yeah, despite yeah, I get that. Despite certain subjects, I love listening to friends talk. It's a comfort hobby in a sense. Yeah, that's in reference to Twist Lego. Lego. It's all about
Yeah.
give and take. Absolutely, I feel that. I'm not as super into it anymore, Star Wars, but I still appreciate and respect anyone who super loves it. I can still watch the classic series. I feel like that's a good takeaway. Like when it comes to this, like everybody can watch the original series and then be like, oh this is the original series. It's objectively good, but then like they'll look at the new sequels and be like, oh, this is objectively bad, and I'm over here going like, nah, not really. There's actually some good parts. I do not love the fact that they switched directors and like they're like corporate was involved in a lot of this shit.
Also, apparently Palpatine fucked somebody.
Yeah, no, that's the image of that is worse, actually. The image of that is worse because, like, at what point was somebody like, yeah? Actually, I have a better theory. It was a test tube baby. It wasn't even like he fucked somebody. He was just like, I wish to disclose an heir to my throne, and I definitely don't trust this fucking Anakin fucker.
Thank God they don't have Thanksgiving in Star Wars because that dinner would suck.
Especially if the comics were still canon, because in the comics, Kylo Ren, because I think if I remember right, Kylo Ren did exist in the comics, no, not Kylo Ren. There was a connection made between Palpatine and the Skywalker line.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be if those were canon, they're not anymore, but they would be canon. That would be a Sweet Home Alabama ass relationship between Kylo Ren and Rey.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a pretty thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But you want to know something kind of cute?
What?
When my partners talk in depth about like things that they really enjoy, I'm listening, but at the same time, I'm like browsing through like potential gifts to get them in bookmarking.
Yeah.
While they're like correlating to the things that they are talking about.
You're like taking notes.
Yeah.
No, but it's cute though. It's cute
I
though.
am a good girlfriend.
I'm being a good girlfriend. I try to pay attention. I try to be hella specific with my gifts, but sometimes I'll be like, I'll look at my gifts and go like, was this not specific enough? Is this not good? And then like Joe or Maurice have to go like, no, I love this. Why are you being weird? She's just like, is it too specific? And they'll be like, oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
One thing I do want to get Storm at some point, because like he was stated that he would love to have one of these. So for like goth festivals and stuff like that, or just like another guy, he wants specifically like a really nice cloak kind of situation. Because if he had to choose between a really like nice long coat or a cloak, he chooses cloak.
Yum.
Because in his words, the cloak makes him feel powerful.
I mean, everybody feels more powerful with a cloak. We should bring cloaks back.
Oh, for real.
Like we should bring them back.
Movement to bring cloaks back.
Yeah. Especially since it would be a lot easier to, like be able to.
No capes, no cloaks,
yes.
no capes.
Yes, capes.
It would be a lot easier.
Oh my gosh, when it's really, really cold out, it could double as a blanket.
Ooh.
What if you got dirt and shit on it?
They're washable.
Yeah, they are washable.
Plus, like, normally I was wearing weathered clothes.
It's here. Looking back at chat. Oh god, now I'm reminded of the Christmas special. You mean the one that doesn't exist? Yes, you're absolutely right. I still love that one What If comic where Yoda took out the Emperor and then just ended it to get with the Force and crushed the Empire and blew up the planet. The funny part is that I was like that with one of my friends that showed me a Domina tank police, and they loved it. But close to the start, just ask why, and then the part with the cat girls came out, and and they were like, "Thank you, this is great." For context, the Domina tank police. It's a very clear parody anime about police brutality, and the first episode is about two sex bots who gain sentience and decide in their sentience to rob a bank. And they do so by doing a nude dance in front of the police. Which is what they're talking about, because it's the cat girls. And the cat girls are hot. The cat girls are undeniably hot. So yeah.
I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be back. I leave you with this.
With great power comes great big booty bitches.
Oh my god. So anyway, season.
Yes.
Season.
Yes.
Season.
What?
Great big booty bitches.
Oh, yeah. That is what we are.
Yeah. I'm doing this all in one layer, by the way.
Probably the smartest thing to do.
Well, you know what? I just realized I need to save. Hold on.
Good job, Crib.
It's here. May 7. Miyazaki.
Dude, do you want to know what I'm craving right now?
What?
I really want like a milk tea, like a boba.
Boba sounds awesome right now.
Oh, I know, right? Like just like a regular milk tea boba.
Like I liked which is your favorite flavor of
Oh my god. It depends on my mood, but like sometimes I get the standard, but sometimes I get the strawberry, and honestly, if I'm really like craving like something sweet, I'll get like a smoothie and get like the popping pearls.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, and my favorite smoothie flavor is mango with like the strawberry popping pearls.
Ooh.
So good.
I'm pretty basic. I like the taro stuff. It's really nice, and it's got like has a nice level of sweetness that I appreciate.
Yeah. Washboard loves the taro / like ube flavor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try more matcha.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, it's a little bit difficult because, like, I get a little hesitant with it because I know green tea tends to be on, like, the bitter side of things. I don't know if matcha is much different.
Matcha, I don't think it's bitter. I do still think it tastes like grass.
Mm-hmm.
I have been growing accustomed to this grass taste, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to start being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the main reason I want to get better at like drinking green tea and matcha is just for like health stuff, because I know it's good for you.
Right. I'm getting bullied at work. My coworkers think I have like the world's most like the unhealthiest of tastes. And out of spite, I stole my boss's rest of her salad.
Mm-hmm.
Which, first off, was a mistake. I hate sauce. I hate sauce in my salad. And unfortunately, there is also blue cheese in it, and I wasn't expecting the blue cheese taste.
Yeah, like I'm not the biggest blue cheese fan personally. I like feta. Feta's good.
Feta's all right. I mean, I have salad. I just don't think salad is a meal.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, like feta with like a fruity kind of taste with it, like that sweet and salty kind of taste. So good.
They were like, you know what you're actually allergic to, because they brought a bunch of salads in. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay, salad. It's probably gonna be like a snack for later, but I'll try it, but I look at it and there's almonds in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already a salad, so I'm like a little bit like to it. And so on top of the fact that it has almonds in it, and I'm kind of allergic to nuts. Like, I say kind of, my body remembers it used to be allergic to nuts. And so certain nuts will still trigger that mental response. Usually it's peanuts. But I told her, and then the only other option had avocado in it, and I just like the taste of avocado.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, okay, it's salad, it's fine, finds out these things. And I tell my boss, yeah, I can't have any of this. And her response is, you know what you're actually allergic to? Healthy things. And I'm like, that is not where this conversation is going.
You eat plenty of healthy stuff.
Thank you! Like, I eat fish, I eat rice, I do like spinach. I love trying new things, and I love cauliflower. I just dislike like peas and broccoli. Broccoli that's more of a texture thing than a taste thing. Like, the taste is fine, but like then you get that texture in, I'm like, oh. Mm. And I'm over here going like, bitch, I like salad. I just don't think it's a meal.
Yeah, like I'll have it for like a lunch maybe, just to like fuel me until dinner.
Yeah. But that's kind of my thing. I don't think that it's a meal. I think it's something you have with your meal. Mm-hmm. Like you can
early.
Hey, we're talking about how salad is not a meal.
Speaking of that, I was gonna eat some leftover pizza that we had from last night, but I go down to find that there was none. There were 4 slices left.
Damn. You snooze, you lose, I guess.
Stepfather ate all 4 slices. What the fuck, man?
Stepfather ate all the slices. Mother, your new husband is quite the glutton.
I just wanted some pizza. Now I have to go to the college to get food.
When are you heading over?
Chicken tenders and fries plus a drink is $17 over there.
$17? Are you shitting me?
Yeah. I'm not.
For my
4 chicken tenders, fries, and like a milk. Well, no, not a milk, like a bottled apple juice. $17.
Also, like you said, like chicken nuggets and fries, and my brain went to that like bit from South Park, like chicken nuggets and fries, soy sauce, spicy orange.
God,
it's ridiculous, which is why I don't like going over there.
You just see how high the price goes up to with Domino's. I don't want to look at Domino's right now.
Honestly, whenever me and Watch want to get like pizza, we just go to Little Caesars.
Honestly, it's the only one that's affordable, but it's such ass.
I love Little Caesars, but it gives me heartburn.
It's garbo pizza, but like it gets the job done.
Yeah, but like also I don't want to put that in my body. Oh, also, if you guys notice, I do have, I want to point out, I do have new channel points. The latest ones is the fact that I now have a save button on here.
Yay! Finally.
I also have several other workouts that you will not be able to see because unfortunately I have, my camera is off. But we have new workouts.
That's clever.
And also, last but not least, I actually upped the amount of burpees I have to do. It's now 8 burpees. But you can now make me do, quote, 5 squats, 6 mountain climbers, 5 crunches, and 5 push-ups. I will hate you, but I also know that you're doing this because you love me.
Yeah, the pets. I got the pets.
I think I'm gonna get like for the pets. We should definitely get one of those like hand gift things that like just pet your head.
Yeah, I also need to like update my icon, like my character. I want to keep the Crimson Glow name because I am very attached to the Crimson Glow name.
Just not the pony.
Just not the pony. Like I want to kind of like redo one of my characters that I have and have her be like an artsy witch.
Okay.
I think you've seen her before. She is actually in one of the gifts, or not one of the gifts, one of the emotes that I have.
Okay.
Let me just get her out real quick.
I think I see her. Yeah.
Yeah, you see her?
Is she the red panda?
Yeah, she's the red panda.
Yeah.
The only part that's like tripping me up is like how to model her, cause she's crimson. She's gonna turn into the next Crimson Glow, but like her color scheme, while she herself is a red panda, the rest of her is pretty cool colored. So I don't know if that's gonna like translate as well.
Yeah. Me, who has been planning my like VTuber thing well ahead of time for a while now.
Yeah, the thing is I don't want to like do it too late, you know what I mean? In doing that transition, it's not physically hard. Like I could probably just do it, you know? It's one of those things where it's like you just do it. But there's a mental fortitude that I have with that, where I'm like mentally going like, wow, that change is really happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of scares me.
No, I get it.
Right? Because like it's not scary in that it's a taxing project to do or anything like that. It's just that this is a part of my life that I've been for a while, and I'm like,
yeah,
and it's like, wow, it's really happening now, you know?
Meanwhile, like, it was really easy for me to drop the pony, so...
Well, it's not the pony Sona that I'm dropping. It's just like, if I drop the name, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, the name... Like, the pony Sona, I'm fine with. I've been... most people know me for being more of a badger anyway nowadays. That part isn't taxing. The part that's taxing is that transition because it's in so much of my material.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yes, I will always be partial to her. I love her design. I worked hard on it. But she served her purpose. I know that I have to eventually move on. You
don't really do horse stuff anymore?
I really don't. All the pony stuff I've done have been commissioned. Like any,
Mm-hmm.
like ever, like I would say starting in. Actually, let me look at my DeviantArt real quick. Let's see, what's my last like pony related thing that I did that wasn't a commission? I want to emphasize that part. That was a redraw of a commission. Let's see. Here we go. That was also a commission. Okay, here we go. This one was drawing one of my friends last year. Last year was the last pony piece, and that was only because it was of one of our friends.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, it was like a little while because my friend wanted a pony design of her own, and I gave her one, just to like design it. It was just a fun project for me. But like,
Yeah.
as far as, oh god, it's taking a minute to load now. But as far as a general piece that I've done, it's probably been well over 2 or 3 years to really like get that Sona to really like do pony stuff as like an active thing. So again, it's not about like the idea of like, oh, you know, it's a brand new transition, or like dropping the pony thing is like super hard for me. It's not the pony thing. It's just the name, and trying to attach that name to something else.
Yeah.
I think that's the harder part for me, rather than the idea of dropping the pony itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I do need some help with it, because like my process right now is it's a little chaotic with it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like, would you want somebody to like make the PNG tuber model for you?
No, it's not that. It's I can make her myself. The problem is that mentally I'm trying to combine 2 subjects together, right? Like it's a red panda, who is a sea witch, but also an artist. And what I want to do for that is I want to like what I want to do is what is on her right now are a bunch of like pearls and seaweed and a bunch of stuff that is related to that, right?
Yeah, related to water and stuff like that.
Right. It's translating that to become an art thing in a way that is organic, but in a way that is not compromising the design itself, but without over designing it. That's my problem right now. So if I did have somebody come in, there would be I feel like I would just be the worst person to have somebody be commissioned for, because I would be like, oh, actually, what about this? And what about this? Because like my brain is running wild. But maybe like just working with somebody and going like, hey, I need help with this design idea. Do you think you can like critique as I go? I think that's what I need. The PNG tuber, I think I've been researching how to do that myself.
Okay. If you want help, you could probably ask Nyx, because they've made plenty of like PNG tubers, not just for like themselves but for other people.
Right. I could probably talk to them about it.
Yeah. Because I was, but yeah, if you do change your mind, I know Nick's is like open for commissions right now.
I would commission them, but I also don't have enough money to do that commission. I need to save. I need to do things.
Yeah, they need money for college, right?
I thought they were doing beauty school.
Yeah, college.
Got it.
Yeah, she's going to school to be an esthetician.
Esthetician.
I think it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You got there. Let me.
Basically, getting a license to touch people's faces.
Yes, a license. Let's hear it.
After Nyx has their license, they are legally allowed to touch your face.
Legally, which in fact means that you have all been doing it illegally. Let me see here. Okay, now my thing is working again. The last pony thing I did, that's a redraw. Never mind. Hold on. The last pony thing I did, that wasn't a commission. And that wasn't a redraw of a different piece. Wow, it really has been a while. That's a commission. Okay, here we go. That was the Sailor Moon stuff that I did, and that was in 2023.
Okay.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since I've done, like, pony stuff for me.
But yeah, but as far as like I said, just, like, shoot Nyx a message and they'll probably get back to you when they can.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, honestly. Also, I feel like it would be really cute if, like, you two, like, did, like, an art stream together, like, at the same time.
That would be very fun. Outside of your panda, any future with your corgi Gilf or the cherry tiger? You mean my strawberry tiger? The funny thing about the strawberry tiger, right? She is probably my favorite design. She's probably my favorite design, period. She is such a fun, like, character to really think about, because she's the first one I did as a short stack, and she's like a little diner waitress. She's kind of like that. I view her as either the character that has way too much going on in the rom-com and it has has other shit to do, or she is the one. She's the sassy best friend that, like, had bigger aspirations before this, and then you come back and see that she's in the same place, and because she's just like, you know what, I have multiple businesses here now. I got everything I need. I got everything I want. Why would I want to go to the big city where they're gonna fuck me up?
Why do I want to go to the big city where they're gonna fuck me?
I got everything I need here. I don't know why she's got a New Yorker accent for a small town. She's the one. Basically, the concept for her is that she is the person in the rom-com that has the one-stop shop. It's a diner. It's a florist. It's a bakery. It's the cafe. It's the bookshop. And she's just like, and they keep trying to foreclose me. Can you believe that? Abby, I really don't have any plans for Abby. Abby is just kind of like she's like this older character that I came up with randomly, going like, you know what, Gilf, corgi Gilf. That's what she is. She is. People
just are really into the lasso, I guess.
Like, I guess I just got after I finished Dice's commission, I got another commission for her as well. Except she's hog tying somebody. All right, I think. This could be structured a little better. So yeah, she's popular for some reason. She's popular for some reason. I don't know why she's popular. Like, just gilf, I guess, was enough.
It's the internet.
Fuck it if I know, right? I don't know what the internet wants anymore.
The internet's into all types of fucked up shit.
Let's hear. Hog tying who? Just their character, just their OC.
Hog tying Crimson.
No, they're not. It's not me. It's a commission. Like, I just don't know why she's popular, to be honest. Like, she's just like, is it because she's just like a very like, she's a very short, thicky design? But that can't be it, right? Because my strawberry tiger is also a short, thicky design, and I think she's actually simpler. I don't know.
I guess people are just into short, thicky people, right, Crimson?
I mean, probably. Why are you asking me?
Well, because you're short.
I'm not short.
You're short!
I'm not short. This is lies and
Marion,
slander.
this is not slander, this is a known fact that you are short.
I am not short.
Lies and heresy.
Press X to doubt.
Press X to doubt.
Someone who commented on my commission said Abby was going to hot tie my Sona for some reason. I think it's the rope. I think that for that it's the rope. I have met you in IRL. No, you haven't. No, that was my evil twin sister. She is short.
That was their evil twin sister, Trimson.
Trimson.
No, it's just Trimson. Just replace it with a T.
It's Trimson. She's actually skinnier than me.
They're a barber.
They're a barber. Oh god. Let's hear. I told Trimson to stay away from my man. She doesn't listen. Took my whole vacation.
Ain't no loving my man. Shoe up, shoe up.
But yeah, like the Alright, what's your favorite trope? Like, what's your, at least, whether it's a book trope or like maybe you find it more in the movies, or maybe you find this trope is done better in the movies than in books?
Okay, I like this trope in both books and movies. I think it's done in both. The touch her and you die kind of boyfriend.
Like IRL, obviously that would be kind of like really troubling.
Concerning.
Yeah, right?
But
Like you're just like,
goddamn, is it hot.
excuse you? He's trying to give me my coffee.
I kind of like the stories where, like, I don't know like how to like vocalize this trope. It's very conflicting. I don't really know the words for it, but
Okay.
it's kind of what I see from like Mulan and Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out. My brain skull here.
The
Proper
soup in your
words.
head.
The soup in your
The
head.
soup in my head.
Orchidee rubbing the last two brain cells together to make fire.
It's almost there. It's almost got it. Unfortunately, one is using flint and the other is using a paper duck.
Flint
Not a
and
rubber
Steve.
duck. It's a paper duck.
Bubber Ducky, you're my pal.
I have
I guess
the
it's like
Sesame Street
like
music book for that.
And I guess it's like the strong woman who's able to do a lot of stuff for herself and is independent, but still has like the side where she wants to still be in love.
Oh yeah.
So a
Yeah, I
female
feel that.
character.
No, that's not all female characters. Like there's some like the typical princess who's like mostly a damsel halfway majority of the movie, or just curious child, and there's the one who's actually fighting and doing shit.
So you like the action girl. TV
Yes.
Tropes calls that the action girl.
Then yes, I like the action girl.
Right. For me, like to me, that should be like a standard female character when they have agency.
Agreed.
I do like when they have agency. Okay, here's a controversial take. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I love the will they won't they trope.
Oh yeah.
I love the will they won't they trope.
Honestly,
I
like
know you do.
I posted this on Twitter yesterday,
Mhm.
but a trope that makes less and less sense to me as I get older, especially in the relationship I have now. The love triangle trope does not make sense to me anymore.
I love. Okay, here's what I love. I love the. I do actually really love the love triangle. What I love even more is when the love triangle turns poly, and I'm like, yes,
But there is a proper way to do this.
Relatability.
yes,
There is a
obviously.
proper- Vampire Knight, we're looking at you.
Vampire Knight, you fucking bitch, ruined
There is
that
a
for me.
There is a right way and a wrong way to do this. Vampire Knight is an example of the wrong way to do this.
I don't even.
For example,
I know like, one of my friends like watched Vampire Night a lot. I think.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
I know.
I feel like one of the main things for a love triangle to poly relationship is to not make one of the male love interests your fucking brother.
Here's the problem, though. He's not even her brother. It's a. You know who he is, which is even grosser.
What?
Okay, they call themselves brother and sister, right? The context, okay? So the main female character, she has amnesia of where she came from. She got adopted by what is the equivalent of a vampire hunter who started a school to try to make vampires and humans get along. And then it's revealed later that this one character is her brother. That she's been crushing on this dude for a while, and the other dude in this love triangle is her stepbrother or adoptive brother, right? And so then when she gets her memories back and she's like, oh my god, you're my brother, this is kind of weird now, isn't it? And he goes, actually no, because I'm not really your brother, I am your ancestor.
Ancestors,
Hear my plea, don't make me go on my knees.
Oh my god. Again, the wrong way to do this.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. And then what makes it worse is they're like, oh, let's take turns as they live. And so it's like the biggest. So if you're going to have like a love triangle there, it's going to be like, let's just share her. That's the solution. You have your turn. My turn is now. And what's worse is that you see their kids like talk about this and go like, yeah, this is kind of fucked up, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, we want to get lunch? Yeah. I kind of have a special diet. Yeah, so do I, but fuck it, right? They're trying to be all like uniquely like personable and shit, and you're just sitting there going like, no. Yeah, in Japan, some families will call each other brother and sister even though they're adopted. That's the thing though. That's the thing. This isn't her brother either. Like, okay, there are places in the United States where step siblings can get married. Less gross than this. This is not your brother. This is your ancestor. This is your whole ass great grandpapa. Don't try to gaslight me into and being like, oh, this is such a sweet and beautiful. No, this is weird. It's fucking weird. It was weird when I was 15. It's weird now.
Also, Grim,
Yeah?
look in the text to voice call.
I'm scared. I'm so fucking scared as to what it is you are about to show me.
Cat doing this to Porky at some point.
Hold on.
Huh?
Watch the thing I like the chat, like chat just doing this to you at some point, Porky.
I'm in the middle of I'm almost done with this Marvel Rivals match. I'll look at it in a sec.
I'm currently looking at it.
What has happened?
Are you saying that Bork needs a little bit of a bath?
I don't need a bath.
That's
just
what
took a
Season
shower
is
2
saying.
hours
That's
ago.
what Marion's saying.
I took a shower 2 hours ago. I don't need a bath.
You're a dog, though. You're gonna need a shower in like 2 minutes. Which you can't tell me is wrong as a dog owner. Because it feels like that sometimes.
True.
Especially when they're like, oh, we're having a bath now? You know what I should do as a good idea to go to when I leave this bathtub freshly cleaned? Let me go outside. Outside.
Outside and
Let me see
rolling
this.
some
Let me see
poop.
this video. Hold on.
I'd like to point out I'm not part of this.
Grim's mods just take over the stream and just give Porky a bath.
I want to know how you would be able to do that, though. That would be really fucking funny.
No.
We'll give you a little Sonic rubber ducky.
Yes, little Sonic rubber ducky. All right, I'm saving.
No.
See, I saved. I saved.
I refuse. You will never give me a bath.
Are you saying that you don't take baths, Sporkity?
No, I take showers.
Sounds like you need a bath.
And you're gonna need a new stomach after I rip it out of you.
That sounds like you're denying that you need a bath.
You need a bath.
You need a bath. To wash away your sins.
Just take a bath.
To wash away your sins.
Grim smell majestic, okay?
She knows. She has smelled me. Oh god, please don't clip that.
That's it. Go to your room.
I'm already in my room.
Oh my god. She said the thing.
Well, speaking of, I have to put on my my body spray. There we go. Oh no. Is the nozzle broken?
Oh, no.
Might be.
Oh, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Ancestors, hear my beef. Let Borg go up on his knees because he's simping for Emma Frost in the.
I'm not! I don't care about Emma Frost. I don't know enough about her to care.
Oh, she is awful. She's truly an awful. She's a
You've told me
fascinating
before.
character. She is a fascinating character. Absolute bitch.
The only character I could possibly simp for in Marvel Rivals is Jeff.
Jeff.
Sure.
Yeah, Grim. Yeah, I have the love spell perfume on.
Oh, nice.
I smell like
By the
peach
way.
rings.
Put a little tahini on there.
I simp for no one. Turns into Shadow the Hedgehog. Except
what you-
Latinas.
And Maria.
No, bad. Go to your room.
Meh. Not that way.
Well, that's what's... I can't with this woman.
Yeah. I'm spending entirely too much time
Because
on this
that reminds
background.
me, there's this one time Ben Schwartz was having an interview with like some random host on like some show.
Uh-huh.
Because you know how many there are in that area. And then he says, well, I know Shadow falls in love with Maria. And he's like, and then Ben Schwartz immediately changed his face like, whoa, 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 whoa. Same.
Sorry, you, could you... I think that, when you said that, you missed part of it.
Oh.
Like you...
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, the host basically, when he was talking about the movie, he said, well, I know Shadow falls in love with Maria. And then Ben Schwartz immediately face turned and he was like, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, let's not say that.
Yeah, that's especially weird. I thought there was
old.
There was more to
He's
that.
just some
sorry.
old guy.
Right. Like no, that he does not fall in love with Maria. It feels less like that and more like he just like gained the ability to have like a service animal. Which is kind of their relationship in a nutshell. It's just their...
I see their relationship similar to Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
Someone actually made like a cute little animation in the Life Era video where it was just a voiceover of Maria saying, this is your badness level.
Oh, that
Fix
sounds
that.
so fucking cute.
I'll show it to you in a sec once I'm done with this match.
Please, I want to see that. That sounds so fucking cute.
And then there's just the thumbnail of her rising him up like Simba.
It's a circle of life. It's not like at least for me, it's not like a love in like sexual or romantic way. It's like you're you found your forever friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, because I feel like you can fall in love with your friends in a way that's not sexual. Like,
Until she got either shot or exploded.
dude. But like that's kind of the mental process of that. Like she's like, they're not like falling in love in a sexual way, and I feel like because we have this unhealthy obsession with love, it feels like that. With like one of my characters, I actually have it that she's demisexual as well, and she doesn't actually fall for her love interest for a while. And it's at like the worst fucking possible time for her and for him. And it's just like always this bad timing between each other, and there's something kind of fascinating about that. Rather than, but they still have to move on. They still have to work together. So yeah.
I killed Invisible Woman.
How dare you, my
as
queen?
Rocket Raccoon. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst in the shop, I accidentally bought the marriage bundle between her and Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, is it cute? Is it cute? Please tell me it's cute.
It's very cute, yes. They have it's like a specific MVP. She gets a cute wedding dress that you play as in game.
Oh.
Mr. Fantastic gets a tuxedo.
That's so cool. Is he still like a giant strunkle?
He's voiced by Johnny Test's dad.
That gives me nothing. Like, did they keep him being like this giant fucking man? He's like blew himself up with his tiny ass legs.
Does he look like Luffy? Yes.
Oh my god. I'm probably spending entirely too much time on this background.
Maybe.
But like also I feel like it's gonna be worth it.
Crimson, I give you this egg.
Egg. Oh wait, hold on.
May I offer you an egg in this trying time?
No! Wait, where'd it go?
it went in the butt. It always goes in the butt.
Egg. Egg. Egg.
Crimson loves the egg.
The fact that I could find 2 of those is kind of funny.
And the game is won. I'll show you the Maria stuff I found. And
Okay.
then I gotta go do laundry and then go eat lunch at school.
Okay, now I have to... I just remembered, so let's see. When is Mother's Day?
The 11th.
Sunday.
The 11th, got it. So I have to make sure to head over there Saturday.
Crimson, I'm gonna eat your mailbox.
Please don't. There are other people's mail in there.
Oh, that's on stuff for them.
They just can't handle all my fan mail that I have with all 119 people that follow me, and all 8 of them have have come here. I'm joking, but I do love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Here's the cute thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see.
Alright.
All right. Oh, this is adorable. I love this art style too. This art style looks very Newgrounds too, which is funny.
And here's the thumbnail that I thought was cute.
Oh! Susan! Marion! Look at the
Yeah?
baby!
Hold on, going. Oh.
Here she is. You're so cool.
The little baby boy.
I must go.
All right.
Maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't. Later.
Later, bitch. Be safe. Know that you are loved. Now go be a whore. It's here. Oh, God. I'm probably spending way too much time on this background and haven't even drawn the mermaid. Hold on. It's here. It's here. Where's my pointillism brush? I literally just had it. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright.
Yeah, Krim.
Yeah.
Yeah, something I'm mentally preparing myself for, especially with like how people perceive polyamorous relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Is like random dudes going up to my partners and being like, you know, your girlfriend's cooking you, right? And Marshall already has a response on standby. Him looking at both Twist and Storm, who are both like significantly taller than them, and you're like, you want me to fight them?
Damn. I think for me it's like it's less about the cucking comments and more to do with like the straight up like, so you're available, or like, oh, so
for that on my end,
or like, oh, you're looking for you're looking to date or whatever.
No, not really.
Yeah, I really don't want to. You think I really don't need more than the ones I got. I feel like 2 is good. 2 is good.
Yeah. I'm fine with 3 right now. I'm not really looking for anything else right now.
Yeah, it's like it's so exhausting.
Your entire love life is dominated by Google spreadsheets.
Right? Like, it's like, okay, I have this weekend, and this weekend. This month I'm good. I will visit you next year, but I will be FaceTiming you during this vacation, but I will also need to have like a little private time by myself. And it's like, it's so fucking exhausting. I'm tired.
Oh, Barkady's back.
That was quick.
Never return. But in a car.
Oh no, the audio.
I know, it's terrible.
You
Barkady,
sound like you're about to say, hello, this is how Five Nights at Freddy's works.
Barkady, say something to let us know if you are being kidnapped.
Oh.
Blink once if you're being kidnapped.
But yeah, like, those kind of comments I'm mentally preparing myself for, but I'm also preparing myself for people just saying like, oh, so you're just a slut, or you're just a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember with a former friend, she had said that she was really concerned about polyamory because it could spread diseases. And
pretty much every partner I am with has gotten themselves checked. Everything is working properly.
Right. So it's just kind of like. So it's kind of just like it is really concerning. It does really like push you down quite a bit to hear those types of comments. But like in that same vein, you also have to kind of like separate that and go like, what does that mean for that person?
Yeah.
It's not easy to do because sometimes you'll get them so often and it feels like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. You are doing what is good for you, and that's not always everybody's business, and they're not always going to like it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you would adore my my younger sister because like she is one of the only people in my family that knows about me being polyamorous, and like she was supportive from the get-go.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, both her and my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law even said like, yeah, he was actually curious about polyamory for the longest time, but because Caroline is not into it, he respected that. So
that's good.
Goated. But yeah, they don't know about the newest development just because my family's life right now is a little chaotic at the moment.
Yeah, which understandably so.
Yeah, I don't want to bring that up during this time, but yeah,
it's totally fine. I'm not gonna ask you to.
Yeah, but when I worked at Panera, I told my coworkers that I'm polyamorous, and like, it was mostly positive responses, just being like, oh, okay, you're a grown adult, you know, you're all consenting adults, it's whatever. Some of them, the response was, "Oh, I could never do that. I could never share my partner." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's not for everybody. You know,
Yep.
it's like a lot of things."
Like I think that I think that I got a lot of that. I think my mom is still kind of processing what that means, and she doesn't really understand that what that means for me is not. She just plain doesn't understand it, and I am not going to like. And I try not to bring it up with her as much as possible because it's just something that she can't really get behind mentally. But it's also not something that I'm gonna ask her to.
My parents don't know like everything about my love life at the moment, and it's kind of what I prefer because like they have said some very insensitive things about the LGBTQ community in general when I was growing up.
Yeah, my mom has too, and I think my dad is. Because his stepkids have kind of come out in certain ways. He's accepting of those, but he's not really accepting of what others could be. I'm not gonna kind of push it out there right now.
Yeah.
But just like like the expected stuff. And it's not always fun to kind of talk about because his own kids are some of those things, and he doesn't want to accept those as them, and it's not, and it's kind of hard to kind of hear that. Especially since you're able to accept your stepkids, but you're not able to accept your own, and and it does get a little sad, but there's always some workaround, and my family life is it's hard. It's always going to be hard. And it's not, and I don't think that's, and obviously I'm not going to share all of that with the stream. Like, there's stuff that I do keep private. But also, like, at this point in my life, I don't care. Which, like, part of me cares, and part of me will always care, but, like, I don't care. And that is probably the most freeing thing to say for me. That I don't give a shit anymore. I'm too tired. I got too much going on for me to care about what somebody else says about my relationship. Because it's my relationship, it's not theirs.
Yeah, exactly.
I still think that's hard to kind of address for myself, but I think that I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, like, with me, mainly it comes from, like, my brain just, like, having a lot of, like, anxiety and also just, like, a bunch of other fun stuff going on.
Thank you for the hydrate. Where'd my water bottle go? Where'd it go? It's all the way over there.
Time to say, "Where's my water?" featuring Crimson.
But yeah, like, it also comes from a place of, like, am I doing this right because of, like, the first couple times that I tried polyamory in my relationships? Okay, what is going on over there?
I don't know. Bumpy road. Whoa.
Bumpy roads, take me home.
I'm back. I have water. Thank you for the hydrate.
And Idea Maker gave you some biddies.
Oh, thank you for the biddies.
But yeah, it also comes from a place of anxiety because of. Yeah, it all also comes from a place of anxiety because of how like polyamory worked out in my first two relationships. Even though, like, looking back, that was the problem stemmed from it being a them problem.
Right. And I think that there's a lot to be said about that. You know, everybody's learning their own journey, and I think that because, especially if you're like older, you want the journey to be easier for the other person, and you think that somehow means that they're currently making mistakes that you maybe have seen in other people, you may have thought was good for you. You tried it, it wasn't good, and then you hear somebody else doing it, and you're like, no, I'm trying to save you. But that's not what that's about. This is no longer about you. It's about it's about this other person finding their journey, and that's okay. And I think we're all guilty of that in some degree. But we don't necessarily address that in ourselves sometimes. So when we hear it from somebody else, we're like, oh, this conversation, like, this isn't really what's happening. Why do you think you know my life?
Yeah.
And that's a lot. I still remember when you like started going out with Watchful, like the immediate thing that you guys did was like ask us for advice, and we're like me and Joe are just kind of looking at each other going like, we've only been dating for like 2 months. Like, what do you mean you want to ask our advice?
What the hell's going on with my audio?
I don't know, your audio is kind of shit.
Well, I'm in a car.
Yeah, your audio is still shit.
Is it your phone?
Well, yeah, I'm on my phone.
Sounds like-
This is all yours.
Sounds like you need to upgrade your phone.
Sounds like you need to upgrade a
No.
mic.
Maybe you should upgrade your face.
My face is beautiful. I don't know about you.
I'm just too cool for school.
You're too cool for a regular mic?
I'm in a car. I'm in a car.
It gets worse. The car is making it like you're stuck in the swamp. Get out of
Okay.
Shrek's swamp.
1920. What do you want?
Bork. The more you give us attitude, the more like days we're gonna go hang out with your mom.
In that case, I'm banning. I forbid you to talk to that woman anymore.
But we want baby pictures.
I forbid you to take another step down these stairs.
Okay. Jumps out a window.
I still never watched those sequels, and I never will.
I would highly suggest doing so. They're so fun.
Bork, you thought you thought she was just your mom? She's our mom now.
No, she's not. You're forbidden from talking to her now.
No.
I'm sorry,
she
but
wants
she's
to
our
be
mom now.
But what if she wants to talk to us?
Well, I bother her all the time about talking to people. So if I'm not bothering her, then she won't do it. So I'll just not intervene.
Okay. I would love to see how that works. I would love to see it.
Your mom loves us.
She just met you one day. Kristen,
Yeah, she
She
only
loves
wants to be
me.
besties.
I'll just tell her you died.
No.
No.
Crimson will let her know that you're lying.
And I'll tell her the truth about how you seek her lesbianly. My
And?
mom is not a lesbian.
And?
I don't seek her out in that way. I just want to be. I don't seek her out in that way. I just want to be besties.
Yeah, she wants to be besties. I'm the one who wants to hold your mom's hand.
Exactly, and I'm not letting that happen. Pervert.
I want to hold her hand intimately.
How about I'll take your hand and chop it off. How about that?
I mean, Bork.
I mean, I have to.
Bork, I could make it worse. I have a friend who is in the mills.
That would be much worse, actually. Because I think I know which friend you're talking about.
Garble around you in there. There's a fly in the car.
That sounds like a you problem. I could help
Yeah, you're
if I was your mom.
But here's the other thing about my most loving friend. He's from Jersey.
Which is even worse.
trying to get the fly out of the car. Get out! Go over here. Fuck. Out of my car.
Yeah, Bork, this friend, he is in New Jersey. He is within your vicinity.
I don't live near Jersey. Okay, the fly's gone. Finally.
Okay, good. The dumbass fly.
Fly. I tried to shoo him out. He just would not leave the car.
Oh yeah, no, they never do.
Every time.
Thank God I'm at a red light. And Crimson's mic is shitting itself.
Wants
Making
it,
a fart noise.
the fly wants in on this, and thanks to a fetish poll that had a lot of votes, some fetishes are more common than I thought. Oh no.
No. You
Also,
need to stop.
Also, with introducing my MILF loving friend to your mom, like, keep in mind, this is MILF month.
Oh, is it MILF month today?
Oh, that's what you said. No. She already has enough friends like that already. Oh. Some old man was just giving me the death stare just because he was taking forever.
Oh, God.
Well,
He
that
was like mumbling something. He was like mouthing something to me to give me attention. I'm like, dude, shut up.
Yeah.
Drive faster. If you're
Also-
gonna complain like that.
Does MILF month? Yeah, over here in the US, May has Mother's Day.
yeah, because Mother's Day was last month for them.
Yeah. So yeah, it is MILF month.
It's Moth Month.
Mothman! If you know it so well, it is Mothman!
If you talk about Disco Elysium, it is Mothman.
If it's Mothman, then it is Mothman systematic. I don't know what we're talking.
Crimson, can you do a flip?
Flip.
My God. Too powerful.
Flip.
Stop it.
Flip.
You're too powerful.
Flip.
I think I'm heading out now for real.
Alright, bye!
Also, I'm telling that particular friend in DMs, I threatened a friend that if he wasn't nice to me, I'd introduce you to his mom.
And what did he respond yet?
He hasn't responded yet.
I think I know which friend it is too.
Yeah. A certain Benoit.
Benoit.
Certain Benoit from New Jersey. Oh, he's typing.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
His only response is, oh?
Is his mom available? Alright. So this is my Miyazaki piece.
And the funny part is, his profile picture is like a chibi version of his Sona wearing a shirt that says "I Heart MILFs."
Oh no. Yes, I did save. I saved before that. Haha, you wasted your channel points.
So those of you that think about trolling me, just think about this. I can introduce my MILF-loving friend to your mom.
That's always fun. All right. So the next one is Atlantis. Okay, Mermay. I feel like this is also going to be very like. This is going to be very background heavy.
I responded with, yes, they live in New York, and he's like, lol.
I mean, they live in the New York State. Not New York City.
Yeah. I'll reiterate that.
There are MILFs in your area.
MILFs in your area. Oh my god, that was funny. Well, Kim, you now have a new threat.
I now have a new threat. I can summon my MILF lovers upon your
and introduce them to your mom.
And then introduce them to your mom.
I have plenty of MILF loving friends. I can introduce one of them to your mom. If you're not nice to me.
It can only get funnier from here.
Say hello to your new dad.
She's already married. Fuck you.
You just pop up and it's just like, son.
Let's see here. I know a lot of the friends with that too. Damn. All right. So Atlantis. I feel like Atlantis would. I feel conflict with this because on one hand, I could go with like Atlantis the movie, or I could kind of do like a little more accurate Atlantis, because technically speaking, Atlantis was initially supposed to be Egyptian coded. According to sources. Now I have to make you small because you're bigger than me. There we go. And now I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Entertain my audience.
Puppy? Where's the puppy?
No, Prosy.
Did you pose? Where's the pose? Pose.
Meow.
It's
The
a
other-
girls'
the-
night!
The other member of this flirtation ship.
Meow.
Give me
Just
Yeah.
grabbing each other. All three of us just grabbing each other's titties.
titties! Prose drawn as a puppy would be cute, but she's a little kitty.
I'm either a black cat or a snow leopard.
Kitty!
Yeah.
You're kitty coated.
Yeah.
Because you have a pussy.
You're cat
I'm kidding.
adjacent.
You're cat adjacent.
Although the first ever persona I made for myself was a Dalmatian.
Okay, yeah, that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I remember that. I remember.
I briefly
I remember
remember
the
it.
snow leopard.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember if I showed you the Dalmatian. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of her somewhere.
I'd love to see it. So today we're doing Mermay. I am trying to think of what to do for Atlantis.
I'm still
Uh,
so freaking happy with the spots that I put on her. They're so freaking cute.
Aw. I want to see. I want to
put her.
see.
Yeah, I'm about to put her in the chat now. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh,
There she
I
is.
do remember this.
Yeah.
This is like forever ago.
Yeah.
Seer. So, like, Atlantis... Okay, fun fact, Atlantis was actually, when in the original stories, was more closely related to, like, Egyptians rather than the Greek where it comes from. So, like, a lot of the kind of Greek imagery doesn't really necessarily make a whole lot of sense. And that's also kind of why I really enjoy the look of Atlantis and Atlantis the Lost Empire, because it looks so different. Like, usually speaking, whenever you see Atlantis, it's usually very Greek inspired. But, like, the way that Atlantis the Lost Empire was done, it had very Meso roots. It has, like, a lot of, like, Mayan, Aztec, a mix of all sorts of other sorts of Mesopotamian a little bit, too.
Cheetah mermaid?
That's like the automatic response, right? You get the Kita mermaid in here.
Yeah.
You swim, do you not? Increase
My bones are popping because I'm elderly.
You know, it's the most elderly thing I've had to come across. I have started to crack my back when I sneeze.
Oh, yay.
Like, it's gotten to a point now where I'm like, my brain, or like, I'll sneeze and then I'll hear like 3 cracks in my back.
That hasn't happened with my back, but I think, like, at one point I felt, like, very minor pain in, like, my ribs when I sneezed at some point. I don't remember exactly. It was a while ago.
We're elderly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the three of us in the nursing home.
Don't worry, I'll grab your nippy from across the room. Give me a second.
fucking wheelchairs across the room.
No. The implication is that the boobs have hung low now.
Yeah.
I have to bend down. Whew. Here comes the grannies. Here. Kita, let's try fish for Atlantis, because there are quite a lot of them are based off of coelacanths. But like the fish. Fish.
I also saw footage from the Met Gala the other night.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that. I forgot that the Met Gala was even like a thing.
Dude, Sabrina Carpenter's look. Oh my god. Look at this.
Sir. Oh yeah, rocking the suit.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cute.
See, like, Sabrina Carpenter is so fucking pretty. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prose, I feel like you would like her music. Her lyrics can be very raunchy as hell. Some of the lyrics, it sometimes makes you think, like, are you sure you're not a lesbian? Because goddamn.
No, she's unfortunate. She is very straight. She is very straight. All of her music is pretty straight too, to be honest.
It doesn't stop, like, the lesbians from, you know...
They wish.
Yeah.
Let me just respond
Truly.
to this real quick.
It has never stopped them before.
Honestly, no, it hasn't.
Also, she has a really nice singing voice.
She does have a really nice singing. Personally, please, I don't love it, to be honest. I love this cover done by Morgan Clay for it. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now my favorite songs by Sabrina are Juno and Taste.
Mm.
But yeah, Prose, there you go.
Who'd be Bluey and who'd be Bingo? I don't know.
Also, Sabrina Carpenter, we would really love if you would release a lingerie line. Like, pretty please.
Please.
Honestly?
You could say please, please, please.
And my life is yours.
I don't know. I feel like it would be really basic.
Lingerie line with like glitter and rhinestones.
Like, I feel like, okay, this is how that meeting would go. I need my lingerie line to be what every modern woman needs, and it's just like plain lingerie. It's like maybe like there's some sayings on the butt.
Well, here's the thing with Sabrina, like, she could do this line in a way where it's like vintage style, like pinup type lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like that is like her thing. She likes a lot of like vintage styles.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
But still making them very cute and very feminine.
Uh-huh.
good.
Again, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't think that it would be that interesting.
But still, it'd be fun.
It'd be fun. Like, I feel like what they'll end up having is like a bunch of like, oh, here's the a bunch of like, here's the lingerie line, and it's like phrases from her songs, like it kind of like Juicy was.
She also put out like a perfume line, and like those smell legitimately really nice.
I wouldn't know. I didn't. I'm not a huge perfume person.
Yeah, but still, like, yeah, pros. This is how she opens her shows. Gay panic. All of the gay panic.
Yeah. I realized at some point that like it's mostly just because it's not like a huge interest of mine anyway, but I am like generally just really behind on like music in general. I only just recently listened to Chapel Roan for the first time, like I think last month.
Hell yeah! Join the Pink Pony Club. Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter stuff I feel like you would like.
Okay.
I probably would.
Question.
Potential answer.
Yes or yes?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I would love this crossover. I want this comic.
And I yum.
Yum.
Yum yum.
Yeah.
It's your...
Yeah, Krim, I'm actually gonna dip out here. I'm actually getting sleepy again and I need to take a nap.
Alright, you chill out. You have a great day.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Bye!
Later.
Bye.
Yum yum. I'm gonna gonna give her a coelacanth tail. It just seems like, don't get me wrong, I know she's a very lithe character, but I do think that the coelacanth is just thematically interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. This is probably going to be the simplest one I do, to be honest. Yum yum. So how's your day?
My day has been alright so far. It hasn't really started. I haven't been up that long, but it's
Yeah.
been fine.
Yeah, I saved my, or okay, saving progress. See, I'm saving people.
Very good.
Me. I had somebody come in and they were asking, why are you doing this so early? And I'm like, yeah, because like the rest of my day is then gonna have to be, if I do it any later, the rest of my day is centered around this. Whereas if I get this done at the beginning of the day, yeah, I feel like the viewership is usually a little more. The viewership is usually a little better in the afternoons or the midday, but I live
Usually
on the.
people are.
Sorry, Dad?
Usually people are more busy. Usually people are more busy this time of day.
Yeah. But if I do it now, then 1, the rest of my day is about everything else. 2, I'm able to do other things throughout the rest of the day. 3, I also get people who are like in central or Eastern, because there's a 3-hour difference. There's a 3 to 2 hour difference. Whereas everybody else here is like, I think it's like, it's by the time I get through this, it's like, oh, this is like, it's like, oh, I can get other things done. And plus other people have like other things that they gotta do. I don't know. I don't know.
No, you're good. honestly, now that now that the gay panic has kind of passed, the Sabrina Carpenter gif that Season shared earlier, it's
Mhm.
reminding me of that movie Burlesque that Christina Aguilera was in.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie.
yeah, it's Christina Aguilera and Cher, I think, right? Or am I thinking of a
Cher,
different
yeah.
movie? Okay.
Yeah, no, you were right. It was Cher. I really love that movie. I should watch it again if I can find it.
Sorry, I'm just replying to something real quick.
No, you're fine. Oh, yeah, that's a thing I haven't told you.
What?
Me and a different friend group of mine started having an anime night on Tuesdays, and I had never watched the anime Blue Exorcist before, so we started watching that.
Oh, sick! I love Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, I'm really liking it so far. It's really good. I really like Shiami.
Shiami is so cute. Shiami is so cute.
I love her.
I actually did name a character after her, like one of my D&D characters.
Oh.
It's here. It's here. Okay, this arm is a little long. Let's see here. What's up?
Oh, I was looking through the comments section of one of the most recent episodes of a series that I like, because there was this child character, and they were trying to talk about what their teacher had said about non-binary people, but they said non-berry instead of non-binary. They're only in daycare.
Aww.
And in the comments section, somebody said, I want more of this child explaining queer identities, and they the rest of the group has to try and guess what they're talking about, because again, they say the actual term wrong because they're a daycare age child.
They're
And
a whole ass child.
yeah, and I left some suggestions as a reply under that comment. One of instead of transgender, it's transgender.
The autistics are happy now.
Autistic, yeah. And instead of gender queer, it's gender queen, because that's probably the first
Yas,
word
queen. Yas. I have to say it in
that's probably
a
the first
Dracula
word that they
accent.
yeah, because that's probably the first word that they would learn that's even spelled remotely similar to queer, so they say queen instead. And then I said Debbie boy and Debbie girl instead of Demi boy and Demi girl.
Nice.
And I've had like 2 people so far reply to me like, yes, this.
Just all of that.
Yeah. While that child was explaining things about non-binary people, like they got most of the information right, except like the last thing that they said was that either like non-binary people are ghosts or they all believe in ghosts, and eventually somebody figured out that they were talking about dead names.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. I really do hope we see that kid again. They're so freaking cute.
Let's see here. I think the way kids view the world is really fun.
Yeah.
Like they'll get like they're smart. They're smart. They'll get most of it right, and then, but then there are like these little things like pronunciations and like the kind of more complex ideologies that And you're just like, it's so cute. You're right in certain areas, but it's so wrong. But it's so cute. I don't want to correct you.
You're on the right track.
You're
At
getting there,
least.
buddy. You're getting there.
It's kind of reminding me of this one story that my dad told about my younger brother. I wasn't there for this. I think I had already moved. I think I had already moved back to Philly by that point. But he was telling a story about how at one point my little brother wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so he just set out all of the ingredients for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and went to get my dad and brought him into the kitchen and pointed at it.
Damn. I remember one of my favorite stories of my grandpa was that he had found out how I was making grilled cheese sandwiches by myself.
Oh.
Have you heard this story before?
It seems familiar. I don't remember it very well though.
Oh shit, I made this head hella big.
Yeah.
It's an easy fix. A little smaller. There we go. Can't have those David proportions going on. If you got that reference, you are a very smart person.
We're not making chibis here.
But so my grandpa was originally going to be a chef. He went to schooling for it, but he had to drop out because he had a family to provide for. So he put that dream on hold for a long time. But he still had like bougie ass taste for food.
Yeah.
So one of the things that he would do was one of the things I would do, because I was like fucking 8. No, the head's still too big. One of the things I would do is I would make grilled cheese sandwiches I would make grilled cheese sandwiches from the microwave. And because I was 8, I would like to emphasize I was fucking 8 years old.
Yeah.
And he fucking he was like looking over at me and going like, Alyssa, what is that? What is that? What are you doing? And I'm just sitting there going like, grilled cheese. What is grilled cheese? And he looked at that, looked at me, and I would like to emphasize that this was like 6 o'clock in the morning. This was too early for anyone to be awake on a weekend. And my grandfather, my mom's dad, decided, looked at me, looked at what I was making, took that, and was like, we're gonna make you a real grilled cheese. And then as I was eating it, he was taking me over to my mom and dad's room, and they were like, what the, and he like burst through the door like she was a teenager that got caught with a boy in the room. I was like, what the fuck is this? showing the previous grilled cheese in shame, as if to shame my mother, and he's just like, and she's just like, what is that? And he's like, your daughter is saying that this is grilled cheese. Is this what you're teaching my granddaughter?
You have failed as a parent.
And my mom is just looking. It's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just sitting there eating my grilled cheese and going like, it's grilled cheese. And my mom is just going like, yeah, what do you want me to do? She's fucking 8. I expect her to know what a grilled cheese is. I'm just like, oh my god, Dad.
It's not like you can like teach it. Well,
you can,
it's
but it has to be supervised.
It's generally not a good idea to teach an 8-year-old how to use a stove unless they're supervised. Yeah.
Right. I didn't understand why he was upset, and now I'm older and I have the exact same habits now, and I'm like, oh, I understand.
Yeah.
It was especially obvious when one year Joe and I were making Christmas dinner for my family, and I kept correcting the seasoning in his potatoes, and he was like, honey, you gotta let me do the potatoes. Like, but you're doing it wrong. What do you mean I'm doing it wrong? You're not putting any seasoning in there. It's just milk. And he's like, it's just cream and butter. And he's like, exactly. That's how you make it. And I'm like, no, you need to add salt and pepper. And even my mom was like, honey, you gotta let him like cook a little bit.
No.
No, he's doing it wrong. I can't let him cook.
No.
He's lost privileges. He has lost privileges. What privileges? Privileges. What do you mean? Yes.
This is my kitchen now. Leave.
It really is that way sometimes. I've tried to get better at it. I've tried to get better.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I haven't, like, had the experience of, like, attempting to help my partner cook anything, because the one time that we've been together in the same space, like, the kitchen that we were working with was too small for 2 people to be in it anyway, so... Like,
yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, even if I had, like, tried to help, I wouldn't have really had enough space to do anything. But, like, even even if there was enough room, they probably still would have been like, no, my kitchen.
My kitchen. I don't think that you realize how territorial you are about your space until you cook together.
Yeah.
Because like it's one thing to be like territorial about like your bedroom, right? Because that's your bedroom. You can share the space. There's maybe some adjustments that need to be made, but for the most part, it's your food. It's not something you have to worry about. But with fucking whatchamacallit, with the kitchen, it's like that's a whole area that you don't really address as something important until somebody else is trying to cook in there. And I didn't realize how big a deal that was until Joe's mom started letting me use the kitchen. And she was crying at one point while I was using it because she heard a really loud banging noise.
Oh.
And like, I'm over here going like, dude, why didn't she tell me that she was upset by that? And He's just like, well, she doesn't want to like upset you, and I'm like, I'm upset that nobody is talking into me. Motherfucker, you can't just like spring this shit on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think that a lot of people have like you know, they have their own ways of doing their work, and I feel like it's most apparent when it's doing when it's doing sorry, I'm trying to think of the words.
No, you're good.
When you're cooking, it's like it's a very like dynamic experience, and I feel like we don't really like allow ourselves to cook with each other unless it's like necessary. And and cooking is like such an intimate experience that I don't think that we allow ourselves to have.
It's like on the one hand, like when I think about the concept of cooking with my partner, it makes me happy to at least think about. But I know, like in practice, at some point, either one or both of us would be like, "Please get out of my way."
Get out of the way. Get out of my kitchen.
And like in my case, like I don't really cook as much anymore because I just realized that it makes me really tired. Cooking makes me so tired, as much as I love doing it. But like when I was cooking more often, like I didn't even like my mom being in the kitchen while I was cooking for any reason. It didn't matter what reason it was.
It's just like my space, mine. It's my kitchen now. You may have paid for this apartment, but this is my kitchen.
Literally that.
Alright, let's try to get that separation there, just to... I feel like the tail needs to be bigger, like this end of the tail.
Yeah, probably.
There we go, that's a little better. Actually, probably would look better if it was just a little... Hold on. Okay. And then let's extend this part a little bit more. Make it bigger. And then let's make this a little longer too.
Oh god.
There we go. There we go. That's better. Alright, and then right after this, I'm going to go to
What? Ugh. The bottom strong as he, twos in the middle carrying three. Three's pretending not to be three kobolds in a trench coat.
get. Yeah, I noticed this thing about the way that Kita smiles.
Mm-hmm.
It's very awkward, but I kind of love it. Like it's because like usually when you think of a smile, like when you think of like people smiling, at least with like the way that it's drawn by most people, it's drawn in like it's drawn where the teeth are kind of consuming the whole mouth, but because the character designer is the creator of Hellboy, he has a very unique way of drawing people. And one of the ways that he does this with Kita is that she has a awkward ass smile. Like, look at this. Like, you see the cheeks in there as well, and it's kind of really nice.
Yeah.
Even in a side view, like, you could kind of see, like, the cheek. Which I don't think is anatomically correct. Like, you would probably, like, see more of the teeth on that side. But, like, just that's an active choice.
Yeah.
With her design, and it's kind of I kind of like it.
Yeah. No, shit.
I feel like this isn't totally on character model for her, but I do kind of enjoy the shapes I'm making with it, so fuck it. There we go. Hey. Hey. Pros. Prosy. 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 Boop. She muted herself, but boop. I boop her. Here, saw her here first. I booped. There we go. Let's see here. A lot of the shading with the Kita is shot in like a really blue lighting. But okay, this one's a little better. But now it's pixelated. Great. Okay. Honestly, the whole area is pretty blue lighting anyway, so. There we go. This one's better. Color theory is wild. Let's see here. Because she looks purple. She looks purple right now, but she is not. See, it instantly looks different now. Yeah, color theory is wild. Oh god, my back. My back. Okay.
Hello.
Hiya, welcome back. Just having a chill old time.
Oh,
What's
I
going
just
on?
got.
Boop. Boop. Oh, hey Pick. Sorry, I thought the pros was talking for a second. I was like, oh. Because I looked up and saw the screen and it was just pros there. Hey, pros there. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Just chilling out. Working on the mermaids.
I see you are doing. I forgot how to pronounce her name.
Kita.
Kita, yeah.
Yeah. She's very purple at the moment.
It's alright, man. You captured her face really well, by the way.
Thank you. I feel like if nothing else, I'm good at getting faces.
Heck yeah.
Right? And that's like the piece that's the thing that people will attach to the most, like initially.
You don't mind if I hang out here and chat while you draw, do you?
No, not at all. That's kind of the point.
Okay, cool.
Not nearly as entertaining by myself.
Yeah. I get ya.
I did Miyazaki just earlier, and I realized that Miyazaki is not just, Hayao Miyazaki, but it is also a province in Japan, and it's gorgeous. So I decided to do something with that. Just like it's the little things.
There you go. Yeah, I'm actually off today, so I get to just unwind and hang out for a bit.
That's nice. Today is my day off, but I'm never able to unwind. Let's see here. And let's use that blue that's here.
Ooh, yeah, that would be good.
For the tail. And we are gonna keep most of the torso here, but I'm going to basically use the pointillism brush I've been using. To kind of mix up the colors a little bit. Make it look like scales.
Nice. That does look like scales a little bit.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, I gotta get the whole thing, and I only managed to get these fins. I need to get these fins too while I'm at it. There we go. Now we can go over the brush. Just have that nice mix of color.
Which brush are you using?
Currently, this is the Pointillism brush on Clip Studio.
Oh. I haven't really touched that brush that much.
I suggest touching the brushes, usually with consent, but
Oh, that's funny.
let's see here. And then I will use these extra little bitties.
Oh, hi, Pick.
Hello.
Pick has decided to join us today. Little Buzzy Bee.
Hurrah.
Just a little fairy visiting a little Crimsonville.
Bleh. Let's hear. And
I'm happy to see you, Pick. I don't think I've talked to you in like a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
It's been a bit and a half.
I don't think it's been years, has it? I feel like we talked last year.
Yes, that is such a short period of time last year.
I mean, granted, we're in May of this year.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think that needs to be a little.
You're making me in the mood to draw. I'm gonna try to do some drawing too.
It is the Mermays.
Yeah. I can't draw mermaids, but I consider myself to be one, so that's my contribution to Mermay is existing.
There you go.
Just like Autism Awareness Month.
Yep.
Every year. Alright, let's get that blue that's there. Use that Pointillism brush again. And we're gonna just make these little tiny, little itty bitty scales just kind of in the center. Let's lighten them up just a touch more. There we go. Now they're gonna pop out a lot more. Thank you for the hydrate pick.
Yes, the hydrate.
Came back after work. Hello.
Hey, idea maker. Idea maker is like, oh, hey, Pick. I've surprised everyone. Usually I miss your streams because I'm at work whenever you stream, but today I'm here, so
Yay.
I'm able to chill.
Well, my little elf on a shelf. My fairy on a prairie.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Ah, the way the scales turned out looks really good.
Yeah, it'll probably things will probably get a little more interesting once I get the background, because the thing about Atlantis, which I'm starting to realize, because I remember things having like more like a yellow shade to them. There's actually a lot of blue hues being used, and it makes sense because they're kind of under the fucking ground.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for them to have like these like very these very these very blue hues to everything. So everything kind of looks, instead of looking like it's orange or yellow or like a straight orange or a straight yellow, instead it looks like it's purple and blue and magenta. It's got a very like blue hue to everything. So I'm excited to like just kind of use those.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm just really keeping it simple with this one, mostly because like I have other things I have to do today, and I don't want the stream to go on for too long.
That's fair.
But also because I just spent a lot of time trying to get this one thing right. For the previous one, and I want there to be some variety. Alright, and for the background, I'm again just gonna keep it really simple, stupid. I'm gonna use a little bit of background. Let me see if I can find my rock brush. So rubbles, books, buildings, a lot of clouds. I know I have I have like rocks somewhere. Leaves, foliage, spray. I need to label these better. Got rose stuff. Let's see here. Crackled background. This could be. These are what I was looking for. Let's see. And let's make them. Let's see here. They tend to be like dark blue. Then like this purple still, but like a dark blue. Let's raise that just a little bit. Not quite. This is supposed to be ice, that's why it's... No. The outline's too thin. Okay, here we go. Get them bigger. No, that's the pixelation. That pixelation's really bad. No. Also no. that moment when you're trying to find the right brush and you don't have it.
Oh, Dice is in the chat.
Yep.
I must have missed it. I'm sorry. Hello, Dice.
Let's see here. Maybe I'll just use... Yeah, these are pretty good structurally, but I just need to make these bigger. Okay. Definitely needs a bluer hue. No. Like, this part's good, but this part needs like... Nope. Alright, maybe I can cheat just a little bit here. And we'll use this. Here. Action blur. No, that's a lens blur. I want an action blur. Motion blur. There we go. Not that much. And then get that add glow.
Nice. I do the same thing whenever I'm shading.
Just kind of blocking it out right now.
Yeah. So on my Discord server, we're doing an art challenge with Lilo and Stitch. So I'm gonna be drawing some Lilo and Stitch stuff in the background.
That's cool. I'm just doing Mermay. Normally I would blend it, but in this case I'm being a bit lazy. And then we're gonna lighten that. And
Oh,
then,
glowy.
yeah. And then multiply. Let's see here. And then we blur that. No. Guess we're blending.
There you go.
Ch-ch-ch-chia.
Is that? No, I think that's Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I was doing Sailor Moon.
It was Sailor Moon. It still reminds me of ch-ch-ch-chia. So, I do not care for your reality, for I replace it with my own.
Alright, I found the reference I wish to draw, so I'm going to start sketching.
Awesome.
Huzzah.
Alright, there she is. I will probably just blend these anyway, like these are bothering me. I was gonna say, I'm done! Woohoo! Well, time to nope, gotta blend. It's gonna bother
Gotta
me.
blend. Gotta blend. Well blending. Did you want to keep the belly button blue, by the way? I'm just curious.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's okay if you do. I'm just...
It's the belly button is kind of just like there right now. Right now, it exists. That's what it's there for. Its existence. The belly button currently is just blee.
Hold on.
Let's see here. This one bit of shading right here. There we go.
Ika.
Maybe it's a little too bright. There we go. And then let's kind of blend two here to really like show off some of these scales, because I know that they're kind of, some of them are being covered and some of that light is going to bounce.
I accidentally made this way too big, and now I have to make it smaller. There we go.
There we go. All right.
Hurrah.
Here you go.
All right, and multiply. And there she is.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna call it a day. Unless, hold on. There we go. That makes it more dimensional.
Yeah.
I like that extra bit.
There you go.
Greetings.
Hello. I was
Hi.
just wrapping up.
I know, I just popped in to say hi. I was busy packing up a computer.
Okay, cool.
I just wanted to say hi. I hope you had a good stream.
I did. The pieces were Atlantis and Miyazaki. I decided to do this for Miyazaki.
I could see the Kita one.
The Akita, yeah. I feel like the Akita one's gonna get a lot of heads turning.
Certainly, yeah. Anyway, just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Bye bye. Alright, it is time to raid somebody. I'm gonna raid somebody. Gonna raid them. Raid them, raid them. Time to raid somebody. Everybody now. Raid. I'm gonna raid a people today. I'm gonna raid a person today. Who is it gonna be? I'm gonna raid a person today. Looks like Astro, it's you. Astronaut, salute you. Bye. Everybody be nice to the raider and cause a little chaos. Hope you like the work that we did. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Now just like when you go in, do a bunch of Mario, do a bunch of Mario Party jokes. All right, see you later.
Yeah.
Have a great day, and I hope you have fun. Astro is a great artist, and they have a lot of fun on their streams. Very high energy. All right, bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.